Welcome back, guys. Well, community matters, and it's Thursday, so that means we get to kick it with the mayor once again. Thanks so much for being here, Mayor.
My pleasure always.
No problem at all. Well, let's get right on to it. You have a big day coming up tomorrow. From our understanding, you're going to be presenting at a CLE meeting tomorrow. Kind of explain for our viewers what that is and what you'll be touching on in your presentation.
I'll be speaking to the Louisiana City Attorneys Association, and so lawyers are required to get a certain number of continuing legal education. That's what CLE stands for credits in order to maintain their licenses. And this will be city attorneys from all over the state. And I'll be speaking about the city of Shreveport's experience with blight and also my personal experience. You know, I've been working on the blight situation since 1981.
Wow.
And parts of it have been successful, parts of it have been very frustrating, but I'll be sharing that experience with the city attorneys, assistant city attorneys from throughout the state. I'm being assisted by Tanner Yeldell, who's a young assistant city attorney for the city of Shreveport. So we'll be making a presentation tomorrow about our experiences, frustrations, successes, and what we think we could do. And I have actually some recommendations for action, both by the city of Shreveport and by the state of Louisiana.
Okay, sounds good. Well, thank you so much for continuing that fight, because I know it's something that's definitely needed here in Shreveport as well.
Right.
Well, let's get on to the next subject. Congratulations on the appointment of Jarvis Morgan as the Director of Public Works. I want to talk about, what are some of those qualities and attributes that he, possesses that will be a great fit for our city here?
Jarvis has a really great relationship with the employees. He's been there for 9 years, and having the loyalty and the respect of the employees is very important. So I think that's a really skilled thing. He's also a young man, and so we've had some. We have a lot of mature people in my administration, so it's very nice to have some younger folks as department heads, and Jarvis fits that bill, and we're very excited about him assuming the official role as the Director of Public Works.
Yes, let's touch a little bit on what some of the things that he will be doing for our city in that position as well.
Well, he covers, of course, streets and drainage and solid waste. Those are the two biggest areas. So he'll be looking at. He's already talked about possibility of making some changes in bulk pickup because we have a real problem with that, with people putting things on the street, not in containers or anything like that. So I think he has some very good ideas about how we might improve that situation and make it easier for us to get those bulk pickups. Okay,
sounds good. We're definitely looking forward to what he's going to be doing in this new position as well. Well, let's get right on down to our last question, Mayor. We asked our viewers this morning to tell us what third issue they wanted you to touch on this morning, and the majority says speed cameras. We talked about the speed cameras a little bit last week, and we talked about, the fact that they're going to be in multiple places. Some people may have some concerns about, the operation of this. Talk to us about what are some of the things that you feel like the city implementing them will help us improve on.
One of the things I think is important to know is some of the reports have said citywide they're not going to be speed cameras at every corner. We have some very specific areas that are driven by constituent complaints about speeding. And in all of these situations there will be notices, there will be signage. It will be very difficult to be inadvertent in your speeding, and it only covers things that are 11 miles per hour over the speed limit or better. I noticed some people on my way here that were that would have gotten tickets had we had cameras out there, and speeding is one of the things that inattention and impairment are the three things that cause the most traffic accidents. So there's a real public safety concern here. This is council driven, constituent driven, and that's where these locations will be.
Yes, and earlier this week we actually got a chance to speak to the chief, and he actually said that speeding is one of the main causes of those fatalities when driving. So we definitely are glad that that's coming out. So guys, just don't speed. Just don't speed. Simple as that. Okay, Mayor, anything else that you would like to say about anything that we covered today before we take it on to break?
No, I don't think so. Thank you very much for having me. I enjoyed the visit.
All right, thank you so much for coming, and good luck on your presentation tomorrow. tomorrow as well. We look forward to seeing you next week.
Great, thank you.
All right, guys, we'll have this interview up on our website if you want to, rewind and check it out and see what else, we talked about. So stay tuned. We'll be right back.